You look so happy today. I'll call this recommended committee meeting of February 5th to order. Are we in compliance with the open meeting law?
Yes, we are.
This meeting has been posted in various locations throughout the city. Will you please read the first item?
Item number 3, bill number 2008-1, annexation number 24792, property location on the east side of Sycamore Trail, approximately 330 feet south of the Corn Lane alignment. Petitioned by Howard Davidson, revocable trust acreage, .62 acres, zoned H2, county zoning UR and RD, city equivalent, sponsored by Councilman Ricky Barlow.
This is a single parcel owner petitioned annexation. Everything's in order. Recommend approval.
Any comments from the audience? All right, Mr. Barlow, you want to make a motion?
Yes, I would like to move for due pass.
All in favor?
Aye.
The motion passes. We'll move to the next item. Could you please read it, please? Oh, you want to see this too.
Bill number 2008-2, annexation number 24899, property location on the north side of Centennial Parkway, approximately 330 feet west of Fort Apache Road. Petitioned by Las Vegas Valley Water District, acreage 5 acres, zoned RE, county zoning, UL, city equivalent, sponsored by Councilman Stephen Ross.
We have staff.
Again, a single parcel petitioned by the owner. Recommend approval.
Any discussion from the audience? Any comments? Mr. Barlow?
Yes, I would like to move for due pass.
All in favor?
Aye.
The motion passes on to the council. Agenda item number 5, please.
Bill number 2008-3 adopts an updated Parks and Recreation element of the Las Vegas 2020 Master Plan, proposed by Margot Wheeler, Director of Planning and Development.
And is Margot Wheeler present here to cover this?
We're going to request that this be held till your next meeting. We're working with the Field Ops Department and Public Works with regard to some minor corrections, and we will be bringing it back to you in final form next time. So we would ask that this be obeyed until your next meeting.
Any comments from those present? Mr. Barlow?
Yes, I would like to obey this item until the next scheduled recommending committee meeting,
And that would be the 19th of February.
which will be the 19th of February, and that will be my motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The motion passes. The next item.
Item number 6, bill number 2008-4 adopts the public buildings element of the Las Vegas 2020 Master Plan, proposed by Margot Wheeler, Director of Planning and Development.
Thank you. This element you've already heard at your city council meeting. It also went through the Planning Commission. It is in compliance with NRS, and it is the first public buildings element for the city.
Any comments from the audience?
Which number was it? I apologize.
6.
6.
This one, oh, yes, I do have a comment.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm in line. I want to make sure we're all on the same page. So if I'm missing it.
Oh, that's okay.
The architecture, for instance, I don't know if this gets approved, how it gets approved. The buildings, just for example, on Charleston and Las Vegas Boulevard, there's new high-rises. I think they're hideous. I don't know who approved. They said, okay, well, yeah, we can do it. That's a great idea. But the building, it looks like a jail. They got these tall walls, brick walls, and the things, the way the concrete slabs are for patios, it looks dangerous. Overall, I would just ask that's a little more careful, a little more selective in saying, yeah, okay, this one's fly. Just say you put up the building, okay, we got it, we're going to put this thing up. It's gross. I would. 500, if you go to the city center, and the 500, and you've got to compare the two, the city center on the strip, Las Vegas, that MGM Grand buildings. If you compare the two, you've got to think they're talking about $500 a month for it. But I wouldn't right there if I had the money to.
Madam Chairman, could we get his name on the record?
Yes. Would you please give us your name?
My name is William McNappy, County EPI.
You have that?
Yes.
Okay. You live here in Las Vegas, and your address?
810 East Sahara Avenue,
Okay.
76, Las Vegas, Nevada, 104. That's my business address, and I'm also the night watchman, so.
Okay. Okay, well, it's good you're coming and giving us your thoughts on this.
If I may, the public buildings element is just public buildings, buildings held by the city or other public agencies. Architectural style is required by NRS and is within the element. With regard to the projects that you're talking about, those are private projects, and those are governed by the Downtown Centennial Plan, and so your comments will certainly be brought by me back to my department.
I didn't mean to offend anyone and say, hey,
Fine.
you know what, you gotta reattend the architecture classes, the drawing. It's just scary. It's like, who's gonna run? I don't know. Good luck. I don't know what their thing looks like. Hey, we're filled with the capacity, but shut your mouth. That would shut my mouth. Fine, I wouldn't live there. I think it's ugly. It's
I
not.
will bring your comments back to the department.
And the Centennial Commission?
It is part of the Downtown Centennial Plan. Yes.
Yeah, so letting everybody there know your
Yes.
comments, because then that part of it will go to those people who are involved in the private building, whereas today's agenda item is for public. You know, you got what I'm saying? Okay, this item that's on the agenda today pertains only to buildings that are built with public funds.
With public funds.
They're owned by public entities.
Okay, all right.
The city, the county, the school district, like that.
Okay.
So only
Oh,
those.
those are beautiful, the ones in here. I thought you meant that we're going to, okay, so then nothing here is going to be built privately.
No.
Correct.
No, everything that this pertains to is just public entities. But it's a good comment that you brought up and a good observation. And what Margot Wheeler is telling us is that she will take it back to her department, people involved with the Centennial Plan, and let them know, because that involves private too. So that's what she will do. So your trip here was not wasted.
Well, that's good.
This
I don't
item,
want to either, no.
no, you did not. You did not. This is good that you came. I'm very pleased that you came. But it will do is it helps us get it to the people who will then have some notice. And you have his name,
Yes, we
and so they can contact you with any information. Could you do that,
Yes.
please?
Yes,
I doubt they're going to tear down the building. I mean, they're already.
No, they're not going to tear down the building, I'm sure. And you know, we have no authority to tell them to tear down the building. But
Well, you can't say, well, yeah, you can build here, but no, it can't look like that or something. I don't, can you do that?
well, we certainly can in the public building.
With the public
And the
below,
other
they can
part
do
of-
that with those, with these, all these. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you. That makes us feel good too, right, Margot? He thinks
Yes,
they're so
ma'am.
beautiful because those are the ones with which we were most involved. Did you want to say something,
I'm
Councilman
not just
Ball?
saying that.
Yes,
I'm not-
I would like to say that under the site development plan review is where, in fact, the adjustments to the buildings in which you're speaking of that are unattractive will come into play, as far as how, in fact, a building should look, or how much landscaping or various, whether it be setbacks or just a whole beautification of the building would come into play. So I agree with our director of planning in the sense of taking that information back and just being more diligent in regards to the look and style of buildings as they come online in the future. So, as the councilwoman stated, your trip was not in vain. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. Thank you.
And that means that the information you've given will help in the future. There's nothing we could do about those that have already been approved. But it's at the site plan, as Councilman Barlow said, that this would be handled. Okay, and then Margot, you will let him know. If you
Yes,
if you
ma'am.
need his phone number, I'm sure he would share it with you.
Yes.
Okay?
Do you have a business card?
And are there any other comments
Jot it
from the
down.
audience?
Great, thank you.
Councilman Barlow,
Yes, I would like to move for due pass.
all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The motion passes. The next item, please. Bill number 2008-5 adopts the transit element of the Las Vegas 2020 Master Plan, proposed by M. Margot Wheeler, Director of Planning and Development.
Thank you. This again is in compliance with NRS. The element has brought forward all of the information principally from the RTC with regard to future transit plans for the city. The item went to the Planning Commission and also to the City Council. This brings it forward in bill form and will be the first transit element of the city.
Any comments from the audience? A motion?
Yes, I would like to move for due pass.
All in favor?
Aye.
The motion passes. Is there any citizen, thank you for coming, Ms. Wheeler. And thank you, sir, very, very much for your concern. Is there any other public comment that anyone wants to make?
I'd like to vote in favor of this sports team.
Okay.
If I could have absentee vote or something.
And then the meeting is adjourned.